Thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay, Jazz, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now hopefully you can hear me. So anyway, I don't want to start back from the beginning, but I'll just continue with the sponsorships. So that is Miss Kimberly with Manifest on Purpose and the business also. Jazz Aphrodite this weekend will be starting her Numerology Mastery Institute. Please, please sign on if you will. Uchenna is having his book that will be coming out very soon. There's some particulars he's got to go through. And once he's there, everybody can get it. And the discount still stands once it is made available. So before we start, I do want to let you know that today is Monday the 4th. It's 2025. The sun is in Leo. The moon is in Sagittarius. It's an 8 universal month, a 9 universal week, a 3 universal days. So for those that are Pisces or Sagittarians, or if you're born on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th of the month, well, this is a day for you. Okay. So thanks. This Mercury retrograde, it'll be over on the 11th. Okay. But right now it's still kind of acting up. So if somebody has been kind of miscommunicated and whatnot, that would kind of make sense. But anyway, I do have 2 distinguished guests. They're a beautiful couple out of the UK. It is Corey and Vanessa Best, and I'm about to bring them on now. Let's see. Hey, Corey. Hi, Vanessa.
Floyd.
Greetings,
everyone.
Nice to see you again.
Yes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do birthdays. Vanessa is the numerologist over there. I guess she's numerologist supreme over in the UK. And her husband, Corey, is the metaphysician. And I can't wait to meet him. I'd already told him before we came on the air, we're going to hang out. We're going to get lost, Vanessa. Don't take it personal. I'll bring him back.
Lost in the sauce. Absolutely.
Yeah, no question. Okay, for those who missed the first interview, how did you two go down this trail in forming Cloud Purple again?
So we've always been interested in metaphysics and let's just say the conscious realm of life, and we just thought it'd be good to enter the space and be part of the wider community. We have watched a lot of figures within the space for years and learned a lot, and we just thought it'd be good to also contribute towards the overall community. And so we decided to form our organization, our arrangement, and see it as a dutiful journey.
How long has Cloud Purple been in existence now?
So we launched last year in 2024, and actually we launched in August, so we're coming up to our 1st year anniversary.
And it's your birthday month.
That's correct. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
So we're really honored to be up and running a year later, and to be I suppose working into the self-mastery. It continues.
Now, how long have you been into numerology?
Fantastic question. So I've been going consciously since 2016. So another universal year of the 9. So that also marks a bit of a birthday as well. So it's been a really intriguing journey so far. And I'm just really fortunate to be able to study numbers from a holistic perspective. I usually have in the week my accountancy hat on. That's my day job. So it's really nice to be able to see the behind the scenes elements as well.
You know what's fascinating? Most numerologists I know got something that they like. Some people like to do the personal year. Some people like to do the destiny. Some people like to do the names. So with you coming into this 9 years ago in this cycle, what area of numerology intrigues you the most? Reading the names, reading the birthdays, doing the pinnacles, the challenges, the cycles. What intrigues you most about numerology?
Fantastic question. I'd probably say what I call the ascension number, but in numerological terms, it's called the maturity number. So really looking at what is the final finisher for you and people here in this realm. That really fascinates me. And I mean, mine specifically is a 7, and that definitely makes sense with the journey that I'm on, and, you know, really looking at gaining as much wisdom, understanding, and knowledge as possible here.
Now, for people who may not be familiar with that term maturity number, can you break it down and explain it, what that means?
Absolutely. So that's an amalgamation or a calculation of your destiny number. So that's a number which you can be formed using all of the letters and converting into the numbers using the full name of a person, and also the date of birth, so the life path number as well. So really combining the founding and anchoring point here with the future point of that person, and really forming it together to make a marvelous combination to see what the ultimate ascension here is.
Okay. My next question is, when are you going to write a book?
Well, I think it will be definitely after our event, Lloyd. I think that would be a fantastic milestone to achieve. I definitely love writing, and same with Corey. I think it would be an explosion of, you know, flavor, vibrancy, and just really our world together.
That's
so
for sure.
Definitely in the future. I'd have to have a look at the universal years and also my personal years to establish when that would really come into fruition.
Okay. Now, what I meant to do before I brought you on is I'm beginning to find out, and I never asked any of my viewers where they're from. I find one to come from South Africa, one comes from London. So I meant to tell at the beginning of this, so whatever area, whatever state, whatever part of the world you come, can you mention it? Because evidently I have a whole cross section of viewers, which I'm very, very honored and whatnot. So now when we turn over this mic to you, as they say, what is it that you need? We'll have the birthdays, of course. Let's see. And what will you need? Will you need the full month, day, and year?
Yes, please. So it'll be day, month, and year. And then we can really look at the life path and maybe any standout signatures in between as well. But it will be really brief and a bit of a teaser, so you can sample how we do at Cloud Purple.
Okay, I believe this gentleman is in the UK.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Chickasee. We remember you from last time. We trust that you're keeping well.
Yeah, and he trusts that he's going to be at the event too, he says. Okay.
Absolutely, yes. We look forward to seeing you.
And as I said, there was no volume, but I realized I was still off mic. So I thank Jazz for kind of getting me straight with this. But this is why you need people to kind of help you out and whatnot. Now, okay, this person here says, your guests are truly remarkable. I recently had a numerology reading done by Queen B at Numerologists last week, and I was thoroughly impressed. Thank you for the donation. But Mr. C, if you could give your birthday, you can see how impressive Vanessa is also. All righty. And let's see what we got here.
If I recall, C was with us last time he tuned in. So we'd be happy to give a bit of a different perspective, you know, and a new signature revealed as well.
Yeah, good. You know, I'm thinking all my shows are great, really, but that's me. And he thanked her for the recording and whatnot. Let's see if we can get some birthdays up in here. Okay, here's Mr. C's birthday. He's a Scorpio, like your husband.
Absolutely. 3rd of November, 1986. Brilliant. So a life path of a 2 or 11. So I remember we spoke last time, really having the intuitive leadership. That's known as a master number in numerology. So holds quite a lot of responsibility. We tend to refer to that as holding twin energy. So I always say it's like having your favorite juice, but with double strength, you know, so it's really got a pack to the punch and the power to the drive. So making sure that you're using your experience wisely. And as we said last time as well, Mr. C, so definitely a house and home of communication too.
Very good. Now, the gentleman that y'all know, he is born September the 12th of 78, They're in London, by the way. They said he's traveling to Europe with his family on the 23rd. That is the day of the event. So
Wow.
the day of the event is there. So we know you can't be in two places at the same time. So enjoy your family and enjoy your trip throughout the UK. And that's interesting. Now, I was told by my daughter who travels a lot that actually in the UK, you can go to, there's many places that you go by train. You're in another country. Would that be true? You take a train, you over in here, you're over in Germany, you're over in whatever the case is. It sounds fascinating. You just get on the YouTube or the bullet train, whatever they may call it.
That's correct. We have the Channel Tunnel, and it's referred to as the Channel to go under the English Channel, and you can go to the continent, France, the Netherlands, Germany, essentially on your doorstep. We've utilized it a couple of times. That's driving, to be honest. We've drove and we've taken the Channel, but you can also take Eurostar, which is where you would have a much more comprehensive experience. And it's literally just like jumping on any train, but you can go anywhere on the continent. It's quite fun.
I think that's interesting. Maybe you might say I was in this place, that place when I came back, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and this is Mo 6. They says hello to the dear guests, sending out all the love and support and positive vibe, and thank you for sharing your gifts, folks.
Thank you.
Now, this is my buddy out of Chicago. He's born November the 6th of 88. What say you about him, Vanessa?
Absolutely. And excuse me, Lloyd, if I may, I was just going to read Chikaze's.
Oh, please, excuse me.
number.
Excuse me.
That's
Yeah, I got excited. There he is.
A little bit, is that all right? So Chikaze, you've got a life path number of 1. And I really can see that even with your message being very direct, very bold, and saying might not make it, but would love to be there. And also with traveling as well. So I'm sure you're leading the way to maybe a new travel destination. And what I notice as well, Chikaze, is you're coming into your universal year of a 3. So you'll be very social, very chatty, and very creative this year, or extra.
He's been quite communicative with us also.
Absolutely.
From the first session we had to this one. That definitely aligns.
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, Lloyd, I am ready for our next participant.
Okay, that is my buddy November the 6th out of Chicago, DS.
So I can see here, DS, that your life path is a number 7. So very much a path of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, really going down the intellectual route. So being very analytical, very insightful, but can maybe be a bit aloof sometimes, a bit indifferent to some things. So you've really got a depth about your nature and how you come across, which is absolutely beautiful.
Good. What about this person, Vibrant Numerals? And they're born December the 23rd, which makes them a Capricorn.
Wow.
And by the way, said thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. C, again. Lovely to have you tuning in again. I was just also looking at the channel name, Vibrant Numerals. So I'm sure a well-versed numerologist, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that we have a master number here with us, 33, or can be condensed down to a 6. So I can very much see why you're in the numeral space, Vibrant Numerals. So very much governed on teaching, very much wanting to make sure that people are nurtured and shaped appropriately and leading into the experience that you have and sharing that with the world. So I can see where numerology or any form of teaching field will resonate and really serve you, and in turn the cosmos very well.
Very good. Mo 369. They were born in Dakar, but they now live in Toronto in Canada.
Nice.
Excuse me, I thought you admittedly said there, Lloyd, that he was born in the car, and I thought, wow, my goodness me, that's exceptional.
That's Mercury retrograde. That's what that is.
So born on the 19th, that's a very high responsibility number, I say. And I know that, Lloyd, I was watching yourself and 19 Keys video this week again. Really loved that lecture that you had between you. He gave a marvelous take on the number 19, you know, having the numbers 1 to 9 present, forming the 1. It's a lot of responsibility. And I always say, even to Corey, of a lot of responsibility proves your ability to respond, and it really comes through with high results. So bear with me. I will just work out your life path number. So a life path number of 6. So very much being centered around harmony, home, wanting to have a lot of care as well for people around you. And 6, it's definitely a number of teaching as well. When you have a look at our spine, we have 33 segments in our vertebrae. So if you think about that, a ladder coming up to ascension and really reaching self-mastery. So, and very much likes to be extravagant too. So always wanting to have a balance between the higher echelon of life, let's say.
Now, Vanessa, let me ask you this. He's born on the 19th of November of 1977. So 77 as a 24/6. I'm getting a 9. You said it's destiny. Now, we see sometimes the language is interchangeable. For me, destiny, life path, birth path number means the month, the day, and the year you're born.
Yep.
And you get a 6?
That's correct. I got 42.
10, 20, 34, 35, 36. Because I'm looking at 19. I'm adding 19. That's a 10. Another 19. That's 20. Then I'm adding the 20 to 14. That's 34, 35, 36. That's what I get. It's a 9, not a 6. At least that's what I'm seeing.
Bear with me one moment. I will just. It is a bit late over here, so
don't worry. No, I know it's in the wee hours of the morning. Y'all are 5 hours ahead of us.
We are human, right? So
yes, we are. Yes.
Admittedly, excuse me if I may, I did have a client consultation here a couple of months ago, and I did make a slight error with the client's report.
Yeah, but we're gonna be human. Nobody's perfect.
The thing is, when I revisited and took my time, the numbers that I saw actually made more sense. So it was almost like the universe was guiding me to say, no, it's so important to be accurate. And also it revealed the number 7, which is very much about honesty as well. And as I said earlier, that's my ascension, my maturity number. So even though I had made a mistake, I still had the courage and humility to own up to that. So please excuse me.
I've been making a lot of mistakes since I've had this show, and it's been 3 years. So, but it's not deliberate mistakes. They are kind of honest mistakes, but they're mistakes nonetheless. You know, we're all human. And he's born at 2. Mo is born at 2:20 in the morning. So that means their sun is sitting in the 4th house. The third house. The third house. That's the house that governs the sign of Gemini. So anyway, go right ahead. That means his brothers and sisters. Go right ahead.
I did get the 9 in the end. Thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate your patience on that. And also Mo 369.
Yeah.
And as you said, the 3 and the 6, so very much in the name there too. So Mo, you knew I would get there in the end.
Oh yeah. And then we look out for each other, because I could have made an honest error, and you as a numerologist would catch my back too, to say, well, Lloyd, and because it's not about arguing. It's not about going back and forth. It's not that kind of competition. It's about like, if you're getting this, I kind of want to know, because I got it that way. But don't forget, we can look at these birthdays and names from so many different angles. You might say, well, they're in a so-and-so personal year, you know, which is a 3 personal year. So it makes all the difference.
We're conscious technicians at the end of the day. As an engineer, we can sometimes get numbers conflated and mixed up and make mistakes, but I would have a colleague who's also an engineer that would catch it, and, you know, we would go over things again. So that's how I perceive it. That's how I see it. You know, we're trying to.
Yeah, that's how I see it. It's nothing competition. It's nothing about this. Bam, you're wrong. No, it's not that. I'm seeing it. But because I know there's so many ways of us looking at the birthdays and the names through different lenses, I just want to make sure that what she's got, and actually 6 is 9 upside down if you want to really stretch it. Okay, so it's not a problem. I would like to ask a question though. When I see a birthday like this, it tells me that this person, of course, they made it known they're from Dakar. Normally, people outside of the United States always put their date of birth first in their month. I don't know why that is, but I can always tell if a person gets their birthday, they're not born in the United States. So in the United States, we always put the month first, the date, and the year. But I know that people from other parts of the planet will all put their date of birth first, then their month, then their year.
That's true. So yes, maybe a fellow UK person here.
I think in general, especially with Britain having
Canada, yes.
But Dakar is the capital, I believe, of Senegal. I believe it's the capital of Senegal. But the empire that Britain used to have, there would have been a lot of influence spread during that period of time. A lot of influences that are still maintained to this day. And the US, there was a lot of things that were done differently when they founded the United States, even when it comes to language, spelling, pronunciations, things of that nature. And like you said, Lloyd, I think that's where sometimes we see just a little bit of difference with individuals' backgrounds, and you can kind of see where that's coming through.
Yeah. Very good.
May I just add the Mo 3, 6, and 9, so the 36 and then the 9, so that's very much present there. And are you okay to share about the 369 with Nikola Tesla as well?
Of course, yes. Nikola Tesla famously said that 3, 6, and 9, I'm paraphrasing, but there's very much a way of being able to understand the secrets of the universe via those numbers. It's a very consistent sequence throughout the cosmos. And in vortex mathematics, you see a very significant sequence and pattern with those numbers, a pattern that can be attributed to the way in which energy flows. So a very powerful set of numbers. And even within my own name, the first 3 letters, C, O, and R, that's also 3, 6, and 9, of course, with the Pythagorean principle. But yes, I always say if you see certain numbers around, it could be an ID badge, it could be a license plate number, your own name, date of birth. If you see these numbers frequently, present themselves in your space, sometimes it's the cosmos way of trying to communicate something to you.
I agree 1,000%. I really do. That's why we're going to have fun when I'm there with you, so I can show people how I'm looking at numbers and whatnot. So it's very, very interesting. Is there anything else you want to add to them before we go to the next one, Vanessa?
I would just say the time that Mo has been born on is a fantastic number as well. I would say that it's the Master Builder number 2022, guarded by Source each way. So you've really got the backing up of Source in whatever endeavors you enter into. And I always say the Master Builder number is the number that can bring the unimaginable into this physical realm. So Mo, I'm sure you know all about that.
Now, aren't you born on the 22nd yourself, dear?
That's correct, yes. So I also know all about that too. Hence why we're bringing together the event with you, Lloyd. So, we really want to manifest the best in class here.
Now, this person is Lunda, and they are 7-4.
So that's the 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I really do enjoy the month of July. I find it quite an introspective month. And Lloyd, I know you've given a lot of wisdom about the number 7 as well. There being 7 days in the week, 52 weeks in the year, which comes to the 7. And also when we look at 7 chakras as well. So the embodiment of the lights, the vortices and meridians in our body that really fuel us and our spiritual concern here. So let me work this out. So I've also got another master teacher here in the room, the 33 coming to the 6.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Yeah.
Londra, I'm sure you're very much in the teaching realm, very much concerned with harmony, and I would say the double strength of the creative energy. So if your teaching field is in with, let's say, the arts remit or even musical remit as well, because that industry is very creative. When you're looking at working with frequencies and sounds and vibrations, it's so important, and also so healing as well to people. So I'm sure that's very much what you may be concerned with, whether it be at home or professionally speaking too.
Very good. We got Iya. They are born on the 12th of March.
Beautiful. So another creative month, and you've got spring starting in mid-March too. That's beautiful. I always think a baby entering the world in March is just, it's lovely. Got the summer to look forward to growing up. It's beautiful. So I've got here a 5 life path. So I'm very much familiar with that number. It's the number associated with life very much. You've got 5 senses. So Aya or Ia, very much wanting to be, know how things work with your hands, really smell that food that you're cooking in the kitchen or what the restaurant that you might be dining at. Very much like to travel too. 5's very much well versed with that. Wanting to explore from the start to the end of the cosmos, that's really important for you. So you maybe like to move around a lot too, also actively speaking too. So yeah, a really great number to resonate with. And I always say balance between 1 and 10. So you like to keep a good balance within yourself.
Yeah, that would make sense. Sense is about the balance or the scale. It governs Libra, whose symbol is a scale. So that makes sense.
Yes.
Now, I've got another person blissfully evolving this, actually born on your birthday.
Wow. Well, happy birthday coming up. Absolutely. Oh, lovely.
Or you should have saw the smile on Vanessa's face.
I always smile at fellow master builders because, and when I say master builders, I say born on the 22nd or 22nd life path, which is even more, prominent, let's say. It's just such a beautiful number of balance. And I think also, even Sire, a friend of ours, was speaking, when you balance the 4 and the 5 together, and I can see that you've got a 5 there in your chart, blissfully evolving too, it really does balance the energy and make sure that you are on, laser focused path, but you still enjoy movement too. So I'm just going to work out your number.
And while you're doing that, it's interesting you mentioned Sai, because he's going to be a guest on my show on Wednesday. And he's also a numerologist out of England that I'll be meeting when I come to see Corey and Vanessa.
Yes, we cannot wait, and he cannot wait too. So blissfully evolving, I can see here that you've also got we've also got another master teacher here, the 33 and the 6. So it just seems like we're filled with the creative energy today, and also the teaching energy. And I think about when you said blissfully evolving, you've even got the master teacher 33 in there too with the double L. It's just so important to always want to learn new things. I always refer to the 33 as the 1 to 9 as students in a classroom. And then you've got the 11 as the teacher in the classroom, the 22 as the faculty head. So making sure that the syllabus is created well, it's well enrolled and informed into the school and integrated. And then the 33 is the principal itself. So making sure that everyone is on the right program, everyone's learning new things, up to date with what's going on. And that is you through and through. So I'm sure you're involved in teaching and evolving our cosmos, I'm sure, truly and blissfully, may I say.
Yeah. This person, Mariah Harris, they are born on May 15th.
And 1992, beautiful. So a year after I'm 1991. So we have another life path 5 here. So Mariah Harris, I'm sure you are very much into traveling too, very much into the 5 senses too. So working with your hands, movement, and making sure that you're well versed with life in general. And also when I think about 5, I think about the 5-pointed star too. So shining brightly in the star and really showcasing your skills here, Mariah. And I can see here a Taurus. I'm not sure. Oh, of course, yes, the 15th of May. That would make so. So very, very, very bullish, let's say, but very much a leader in what it is that you reside in and teach in and also verse in life. So that's beautiful. A great combination.
You know, it's interesting because 15 rules the sign of Venus, which governs Taurus.
That's
so she's to me like a double Taurus. The fact she's born in the constellation of Taurus, her date of birth is a 6, which governs the sign of Taurus and Libra. So she may have, I wouldn't be surprised, therefore, she's not only a Taurus, but a Taurus moon or a Taurus ascendant or Libra moon, Libra ascendant, or some of those aspects in her chart like that. It will also tell me very, very beautiful in her makeup or disposition and whatnot. She make an excellent teacher.
Definitely. And it's just, I love the fact that everything is interconnected. And that's, you know, very excited for our event as well coming up.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you, Mariah.
This is Yolanda. She another Taurus.
Yes, and the first as well. So very much a leader in everything you do, Yolanda. Perfect. And I'm also looking at the end of your birthday, Yolanda. So 73. So again, that comes to a 1. So, you know, governed and balanced by the leadership. Beautiful.
Well, 1973 comes to a 20.
Yes. So the intuitive, I will always say the hidden master 11 in the 20 with the 2 10s.
Okay.
60.
And thank all of you all who are participating. Give me your birthdays and whatnot. And
beautiful. So I can see that, Yolanda, you have a life path of a number 8. So very much a number of power, but also great femininity. And I definitely got that message from you, Yolanda. It's just really oozing the femininity and being very gracious, I'm sure, with your position in life. And when I look at the number 8, it's as above, so below. So what you have in your mind is very much going to be mirrored in what you create. So I'm optimistic. That's always thinking about efficiency, great power, and also graciousness, of course.
All right. By the way, the gentleman said thank you from London.
Thank you, Chickasee.
And also DS says thank you as well.
Thank you, DST.
And Vibrant Numerals, she said thank you very much, very accurate.
Thank you. Thank you for being so forgiving with us.
Now, this is Goldie Lee. She just had a birthday less than a month ago. I see she's born at 6:20 in the morning. So that means her sun is sitting in the 12th house, the house of Pisces or Neptune.
Beautiful. And when I think about Goldie Lee, so a lot of 8 there, so a lot of power. And when you think about,
I was looking at that too. All those 8s and 1s, those are leadership numbers.
Absolutely.
So that means Goldie Lee don't play.
Absolutely not. Unless you've got gold to offer, she's not interested for sure.
Interesting. Okay. I'm sure that'll bring a smile to her face.
So I've got here a life path of number 6, which is definitely the house of harmony and beauty as well. And I can see here that you very much like to treasure how you are presented in all ways. And also how that's reciprocated too. And the house of harmony 6 are very locally concerned. When I look at the symbol of the number 6, it's bringing its energy inward. So once you've mastered yourself, sharing that with your family, your loved ones, your children, if you have a beautiful family yet or yet to have one, I'm sure that will be beautiful and very instrumental for you going forward. So making sure that home and house is taken care of, that's very important for you.
Okay, good. Now, this is Eric Thompson, excuse me. He was born in Detroit at 4:40 p.m. So that means his son is sitting in the 7th house, the house of relationships, partnerships. But he's also a Cancer like Goldie Lee.
Yes. So very intuitive.
And they both born the same year, 88.
Yes, truly. Wow. So maybe they may know one another. Maybe.
Small world.
And I'm thinking about the 3rd of July. So I can see here that Eric, it looks like you're holding a book, and maybe that might be a book that you've authored or illustrated, because being born in the month of 7, looking at wisdom, teaching, and looking into the intellectual side of life. And yes, being born in the 7th month, actually, absolutely.
We also like the number 44.
Yeah, that's a very powerful number.
So coming to the 36 and 9 again. So when I look at the number 9, it's all about self-mastery, all about completion. And again, quite the opposite to the 6, or expanding upon the 6, I'll say, with the symbology. It's coming from the mastery inwards and then spiraling out and affecting not just the local community, but the wider community too. So I can understand if you have wrote that book, Eric, I'm sure that's not the first and last for sure. The 9, it's a very high responsibility number, I say as well. It's important to not become a martyr as well to any cause that you have, Eric, and make sure that it's first self-serving and then in turn serving to the cosmos.
Yeah, and sometimes I look at it, how are you going to help people if you don't have yourself together first?
Truly.
There are points in times where you do have to focus on yourself. And Golden Lee says, hi, Golden Lee back. And El Rey says, peace and blessings. Great to see you, Mr. Lloyd. Best wishes to both Vanessa and Corey Best. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's out of Atlanta. Now, this is Mary Bethia, who is September the 10th of 1939.
Beautiful.
And 39 is the year of the 22.
Yes, truly. So we've got another life path 5 here with Mary.
I agree.
And when I think about Mary, I think about Mother Mary as well. So very much looking at the life and very much embodying the femininity and the mother energy. And when I think about Mary Bethia as well, that's a very feminine name too. So very much encompassing that and wanting to experience the aspect of life. When we think about living life to its fullest, especially Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. So it's, I'm sure you very much have a lot of grace and good energy for your professional life as well, Mary. I can see that.
All right. This is Pamela Terry, born on the 12th of June of 55.
We've got a lot of 12-day as well.
Yeah.
My father's born on the 12th, and I absolutely love that number. Very creative number. Think about the 4 quarters of the year coming to 12, also 12 months in a year as well. So very much representing full cycles too. And the 1955, lovely. So we've got a life path 11 with Pamela. So very much likes to lead from a place of experience and intuition. So extremely intuitive you are, Pamela. And even when I think about your name beginning with a P, I see that in the Pythagorean system, it's a number 7. So always coming from a place of truth. I met a Peter the other day and I said, Peter, I've always got on with a Peter because you always come from a place of truth. So whether we like it or not, and that brought a great smile to his face. So Pamela, continue as you are and having that harmony within. It's really beautiful.
I always call the number 3, they always have a smile on their face. They could even be at a funeral and they smile and people say, why are you smiling? But that's one thing. They tend to want to bring light into a room. And,
absolutely.
And Aya, who you read earlier, she says, we're alive. This is real. She loves it. Okay.
Oh. So do we. Thank you.
And Mo369 says, thank you both. Greatly appreciate it. And yes, all good. I am 36-9, all good. And thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. And my buddy, King Simon, says, teach, Vanessa. Teach.
Thank you. And I also picked up on Mo's image. He's got the map of the world there, what it looks like. So again, if you got that key to the universe, you're unlocking that map. Absolutely. As you are.
Yeah, and I was hanging out with Simon this weekend. It was really, really nice. I might show a couple of pictures we did on Wednesday when I'm back
Yes.
on the show. Now, Mo says we're all humans and it's all good. Looking forward to having a consultation with you all. And yes, that's why I chose 369, which is 36//9. And my whole name adds up to a 9 as well. And this is a year of the 9.
Yes. Yes, truly. Mastery on mastery on mastery. It's peeling away those layers and really seeing the solid gold within the core. It's beautiful.
Okay, Cece said hi to both you and my guest and Jazz Aphrodite. Now, that's interesting. Vibrant Numerals says they use the 369 journaling technique regularly.
Absolutely. I am familiar with that. So if you essentially, if you're starting your day, whether it be at 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., or 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., and writing down an affirmation or manifestation 3 times, 6 times, and 9 times to really affirm and really put it out there and master what it is that you want to achieve and reveal in the act in this life form. So important.
Now, interesting. Mo 369 says he loves traveling, lived in the U.S. from September the 14th of 97 to June 12th of 2004 when I moved to Toronto, and now planning to moving on to Dubai. Okay, and keep his fingers crossed.
Wow.
And United Arab Emirates.
Beautiful. And when I really love Dubai, and even how the word and the number form comes to a 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a 9 at the end. So I can completely see, using the Pythagorean method, I can completely see, Mo, why you would resonate with a country as such, because it's definitely leading in its field and mastering a lot of the land. I mean, if you look at Dubai, you know, 20 plus years ago now, it was just desert. So from sand to form is absolutely beautiful.
Now, you know what's interesting? When we had conversations before, you said you had been to Dubai. I think your dad lives there or something.
That's
and
correct.
The fact that you said that Dubai would be more interested or open to more metaphysical things because material things is not an issue. They're looking for some. Can you explain that?
Yes, truly. So, I mean, my perspective is if you can master the physical, then naturally, intuitively, you would wish to see, okay, you know, if you've mastered the control panel and all of these switches and how they work, you would gravitate to say, what is the power beyond this? What is the power that's coming through this? How can I extract this and see how this really works holistically? So I think that a lot of people from that region, even a lot of people that I meet, they are very much inclined towards the spiritual field. So whether that be through Reiki healing treatments, quantum treatments, numerology, astrology, they're very much, you will always meet a person in Dubai that would be keen to learn more. And I think it's fantastic. I think if you know, can have everything covered for physically, naturally it would be looking towards the ascension of the mind. I think that's really important.
Yeah, that's where it's really balanced. And
absolutely.
And Mo 369 says, thank you all. It really means a lot to him. And you guys are all amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Linda said, thank you.
Thank you.
Coco Love, the champ. She is, well, I can see why she's a champ. She's an Aries and a number 1 too. So that makes sense. But
absolutely 28th born always.
Yeah.
Bobby Annette as well.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother-in-law born on the 28th. She's definitely a winner. So I'm so fortunate to have inherited another winner. And my mother is also born on the 28th. So
really, that's interesting.
That mirror in both ways.
And you know, I'm thinking about as you're doing that because you're born on the 22nd as a 4, and I just happen to have this schedule for the 4th, your number.
Yes. Truly. So all about discipline, making sure I was on time, Lloyd, doing everything, and operating in a circuit as well. So making sure all cylinders and corners are covered, really encompassing the 360-degree angles in a square. That's so important.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got here a life path 7 for Coco. So for that 7 to be coupled, and this is very much what we've just been speaking about as well, Lloyd, the synergy of mastering the physical, because Coco, it seems like you're very much in the athletic field of life, and having that balance between seeking the fulfillment in the physical realm, but then also naturally having a life path of number 7, so being all things spiritually, intellectually, and I suppose holistically concerned is absolutely beautiful. So I'm sure that will serve you well in life. Also, when I look at the number 7, it's symbolically, it's almost like the arrow going upwards. So you're always thinking onwards and upwards. So I'm sure you're very, very much fast at running too. Wow, beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks like she would be in some kind of athletic outfit.
Yes.
Now, this is Jamel Kennedy. He's born March the 11th. And he's born at 3:01, so he doesn't say whether it's AM or PM.
Yes, that's very important to know.
He's born at 3 p.m. His son would be in the 8th house. If he's born at 3:01 a.m., his son will be in the 1st house. No, it would be in the 2nd house, the house of possessions.
So that's very interesting. I get a 4 life path with Jamel. So very disciplined, wanting to have a strong foundation and grounding. So whether that be at home, whether that be at work. So always about his square, I will say. So making sure all angles are covered. So also looking at fields that for life path prevailing, things like accountancy, things like investigatory fields as well. So always wanting to know what's going on. So a good person to have in life for sure.
Yes. Now let me tell you this. Jazz Aphrodite is been with me from like years now. And notice how many times she had to put thumbs up, folks. The thumbs up is free. Okay. So just take it, but I don't even know where it is on my computer, but take your thumb and press the likes up. That's all. Just like. Not ask you for money, just say thumbs up. Did you like it? Evidently, it affects the algorithms. And Aya says one more time, thank you so much. That was my sister, and everything sounded just like my sister.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Now, Tara Redmond says they are born on March 21st, 84. So they're born in the year of 22 also.
Beautiful. And when I think about Tara's name, I think about to terraform as well, to really transform. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Very first day of spring.
So I get the 1, the 28. So very much a leader in your field, Tara. And I think about even your photo where you're standing there, that boldness in the pink suit and attire, beautiful. So very much about vibrancy, wanting to be first, wanting to lead the family, your community, and the extended circle. And when you think about the number 1 as well, very straight up and down. So what you see is what you get. You know, there's no messing around with Tara.
I would say so too. And Aya is happy that we got the likes up. Yay. We need to get some more likes up though. Just because it's getting up, just get more of them up. And blissfully that you just read born on your birthday says, thank you for sharing your gift.
Thank you. And thank you for further amplifying the gift of the 22nd of August. It's beautiful. A lovely day.
Now, Iris is born on the 29th of November.
Beautiful. So it's a fellow Sagittarius. I know it's a fire sign, so we would get on very well for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got another life path 33. So gosh, we've got a lot of master teachers in the house today, which is beautiful. So we've got a lot to learn and vice versa. And even when I think about your name, Iris, again, so seeing, the all-seeing eye, and making sure that every facet of life is coming, and you can see everything coming too. So with your family name. So again, very much focus on the creativity and wanting to amplify that by how can you teach the art form of creativity, and really getting into the crux and the nuances of different teaching styles and faculties. So Iris, I'm sure you are a teacher of one kind or many kind, let's say.
Yolanda said, thank you very much. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
J Stray, which is born January 25th, 1990.
So born on the 1st of the month, beautiful. So really leading, and that's yeah, a fantastic year as well. Think about the year is a universal year of a 1 too. So very much leading in all concerns. So a 9 life path you have, Jay. So very much centered around mastery, making sure that the wider community is taken care of, and teaching is present there, and making sure that all of your teachings affect everyone globally. So it will be good to see what you concern yourself with professionally speaking. Also, when you think about the number 9, it's very much centered around completion too. So anything that you start and put your hand to will always be completed. Even if you're fed up with a project, it will always be completed. You are a man of your word.
Good. Now, Sweet V says they're born on March the 3rd of 1982. Or June the 3rd, excuse me, not March the 3rd, June the 3rd of 1982.
So born in a universal year of the 11 as well. So that's a portal year, I will say. So Sweet V definitely got a lot of sweetness to add to life. We've got another Sweet V. I'm often referred to as V too. So I know all about that.
Okay. That's interesting because V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet.
Yes, truly.
Under the Pythagorean system. You know, when I'm doing names, a lot of times I will ask 3 things. 1, who named you? 2,
Yes.
why did they name you? And 3, what does the name mean? And I
Yes.
find that if people know that, they seem to have a better sense of who they are. You know, who named you?
Absolutely.
Why did they name you? What does it mean? You know, and then it seems as if people got a sense of ancestry just by knowing those things. That's all.
Absolutely. I just quickly with Sweet V. So your life path comes to an 11. So very much here to lead from your intuition. So I'm sure that you serve greatly in a spiritual field of work, whether that be numerology, whether that be in another facet of the occult or esoteric world, whether that be in potentially any form of Reiki as well. I can definitely see that. And when you've got the emphasis on the double E as well, the number of life, I always say the 55, so leading a lot of 1s there, but being born in the 6th month, so very much centered around harmony as well, which is absolutely beautiful. Lloyd, I was going to mention on the names, it's very true, because when I found out who named myself and my middle, or I say my bridge name, it definitely makes sense. My mum named me with my first name, and my father named me with my bridge and middle name, and it definitely makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it worked. It worked, really, really worked.
Yes.
You know, we just have a couple of more minutes, and I want to, and I know I can't get to everybody, but where did we stop at sweetness? Well, this is a person who's given a donation, Siobhan Cornelis. They are born June 15th, 81.
Beautiful. So the 6 and the 6, lovely. Yes. Wow. Excuse me. Sometimes I talk to myself in my head and I think, wow, all of these.
Too. No, that's a mark of
elements
genius.
of
That's a mark of genius.
So a life path number 4 we have, so very much centered around the discipline, foundation. And even when I think about, 4, I think they usually say it takes around 16 days for a new, or 16 to 18 days for a new habit to form. So that's 4 sets of 4 days. So if Siobhan, if you're thinking about creating something new, or wanting to go out with the old and in with the new, I'd definitely say in sets of 4s will serve you well. Great for an investigatory number. I always say that to Corey and even Sarah as well. Don't give me a hint of anything, because I will find it out. So if you want to keep it a surprise, don't say anything to me at all. So yes, very much, Siobhan, you are the master of discipline, I will say.
Very good. You've got a couple of thanks. Tara, again, they said thank you, Vanessa and Corey. Jay Stay says, wow, thank you so much. Iris Cummings says, thank you for hosting these wonderful guests.
Thank you.
And Steve Williams, my buddy, Steve and Carolyn out of Chicago, they said, get those likes up. Not that we're threatening anybody, but that would really help. And Stephen went to say, Vanessa and Corey, best and family.
Thank you.
I really have a very nice, so we'll read 2 more. We'll read this person and one more, March 8th.
Absolutely. I'm turning over my page. I'm a bit old school. I always like to write things down,
That's good. That's good. That's always a good sign to write things down.
And I can see here, born in 1969. So,
yep.
So the universal year of a 7. And even when I think about 69 endings, so always wanting to have balance, the yin and the yang, the 6 and the 9, I always see that as the yin and the yang number.
Did we read a Yolanda Reese? I'm trying to remember.
I remember we did read a Yolanda, but I'm not sure if it's Yolanda Reese. I think it might have been. If you put the picture up after Thor, then I might recognize. I always remember by the photo.
I don't know, but they made a donation. If it's the same one, thank you so much. Much appreciated.
I don't think that is. That's definitely a different one, because Yolanda, I believe she had a photo last time.
Okay. This is very nice. And Sweet V says, thank you so much.
Thank you. So for are you okay to just bring up the last person that we're reading for?
Oh, who is that?
I think it was just before Yolanda.
It wasn't March 8th, was it? No.
Potentially, I think. Oh no, it's the 8th of March, 1969.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, this is the one. Just I thought.
So that also comes to a 36-9, so the 369 number there. So the key to the universe. And when I think about 4 as well, I think about the strength. So a lot of strength within your life there. But again, 9 is a number of mastery, completion. So anything that you touch, put your hands to, anything that you think about will come into fruition. So it's so important that you keep a solid mind, and everything else is in great formation.
And Yolanda Reese gave the $10 donation. Here's her birthday, March the 14th. She's a Scorpio like her husband.
Yes, absolutely. And on a 5-day, beautiful. So loves to travel and really is in touch with all facets of life.
Born at 6:49. So her sun is sitting in the 7th house. No, the 6th house. 6th house. That's where her sun is sitting at.
So we've got another life path 5 as well. So it's interesting how I automatically said about being in touch with life and really wanting to live your best life, let's say. So your senses are very sharp, Yolanda, I will say that much, and very much shining bright like that for the 5-pointed star too.
Well, I tell you this, this has been great. Let me see. I want to make sure
I'm sorry, excuse me. I have made a mistake there.
Okay.
I got carried away. I thought I saw the 69, but it was the 67. So please forgive me. I will have a moment there.
Don't worry.
Getting carried away with myself.
I do that too. I do that too. But you know what? I've learned how to own up to it, not just to try to flake it off like, well, people are not going to pay it no mind. No, I don't do that. I learned how to just be very, very honest. And people know, and people respect you better too when you say, listen, I made a mistake. You know, it's not like something deliberate, but the act to own up to it. But it seems like that's a missing art form. So what do you want to make a correction?
Absolutely. So it comes to 3 life paths. So very creative. I mean, that's very much an aspect of life as well, whether it be through the art form of painting, music, it could be driving. Anything is, I mean, you know, we often refer to that. Anything is doing it well is an expression of art for sure. Also wanting to communicate well. So very much making sure that you express from here. That's so important for you, Yolanda, really voicing what it is that you have in your heart.
Good. Now, this is how people can get in touch with this distinguished couple, Corey and Vanessa Bent. He is a metaphysician and is an engineer, superb. She is a numerologist, and she works at something that my daughter just fell in love with when she found out where you worked at. She just went anyway. I have interesting children, Vanessa, so forgive them. Anyway, their email is connect@cloudpurple.co. They do consultations. Is that correct? And it said
that is correct. Yes, we also have workshops as well, and of course, most importantly, we've got our upcoming event with Lloyd, Interconnectedness, which we are super excited about to have you over in the UK for the first time. And we're really going to be keeping you busy, Lloyd. So
it's going to be a lot of fun.
After lunch, you know, a pie and a Guinness, to visiting some local sites in the UK. We're really going to, you know, you're going to be jumping on that plane home and thinking, wow, I've just had an exhilarating experience. So
I already told your husband I want to go to Stonehenge.
Yes. Yep. That's happening.
I was literally just about to mention that that's going to be an exciting one. That's for sure.
Yes.
That I'd like to go for all the spiritual and metaphysical reasons. Okay. Mm-hmm. But for those of you, this is, hold up, let me just do this a second. This is going to be the event that I have the big honor. And I got to thank King Simon, because actually you had talked to King Simon. He was not able to make it. And King Simon suggested, why don't you two get in touch with me? And that's it. So my hat is off to King Simon, my baby brother, as I call him. And it shows this selflessness, because sometimes people will say, well, I can't go, so why should I tell anybody else? But he did. But it wound up being the best connection, because you two are just great. I look forward to seeing you. But that's going to be in London. I've never been to the UK, so it'll be my first experience. I'll be there on August the 22nd, the 3rd, and a couple more days after that. And in fact, let me pull this brother's thing out. He is going to be on there. And Saya is something else, boy. He's
he is a canon, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's going to be really good. It's going to be good. And in fact, I met Saya through YouTube. So it is very good. So anyway, I do want to thank you. I know it's past your bedtime over there. I mean, y'all are adults, but you know what I'm saying.
Thank you, Lloyd. May we just share something quickly, if that's okay?
Please do. I'm going to put the full screen on YouTube.
Thank you. So we just wish to share that we invite you all to visit our website, cloudpurple.co. If you sign up to our newsletter today and this coming week, we will be sending across 11% discount code for you to purchase your ticket to the event. So whether that be online, whether that be a standard entry, or if you want to treat yourself or someone special for the VVIP ticket, you're very much welcome to do so. Tickets are selling out fast. They are becoming limited. And we invite you all to join us if you are wanting to experience the interconnectedness of all things. And most importantly, greet and give Lloyd a fantastic and warm welcome to the UK.
And it's a pioneering venture, because it's the first. It's Lloyd's first time over here in the UK.
Absolutely.
It's also the first event for us. And it's going to be a lot of authenticity and a lot of fun.
Truly.
Well, I'm very honored to be a guest, and I'm going to make the most of it. My son asked me the other day, he says, will London be ready for me or will I be ready for London? I told him, I don't know.
I think there's preparation on both sides, to be fair.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be nice. And it'll be nice to meet people across the pond, as they say, and whatnot. So it's going to be a nice experience. And I thank you both very, very much. So, Vanessa and Corey, I mean, when I say it's past your bedtime, it's not like you're kids, but it's 5 hours ahead. So what is it, about 1 o'clock there now, right?
It's gone 1 now. And
and you two got to get up early in the morning to go to work. So
I'm up at 4.
That's what I'm talking about. So let me So I want to thank you very, very much. Okay.
Very grateful for you.
Manage my sponsors. You two are the best. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. Really. About 3 weeks. So okay. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
So there you go. I'm glad this wonderful couple joined us. Now they can hit the bed. Corey's got to get up in 3 hours, bless his soul. So anyway, I do want to thank you. At the bottom of the screen, you can see some of the things they do. They have a PayPal and whatnot. So please support them if you don't mind. Okay, let's see. Over and above that, let me tell you the sponsors. I got to acknowledge all the sponsors, which is, okay, I will start with Melinda Valentine, who is the host of Numerologics on YouTube. She's had a lot of interviews on there recently. In fact, I was a guest, and I was talking about palmistry too, which started last Tuesday. So tomorrow we'll make class number 2 that I'm starting. But also, her latest interview was with Jazz Aphrodite, and I mean, it was an excellent interview. You see, it almost went 2 hours. So, and they both twos. You know, Vanessa. Belinda is born on the 20th and Jackie's born on the 20th. So maybe that's why it was just an amazing, amazing interview. So for those of you who missed it, please go to YouTube, Numerologics, and you will see it. And it's Numbers Matter with host Melinda Valentine. Also, King Simon, my buddy, we was hanging out. I'll show you a couple of pictures this on Wednesday. We was there. We were given honoree, a very nice award from Queen of Four. It really shocked me. That was the last thing I was expecting, but I do thank her very much. But now that we're in August, this is now part 3 of the Anatomy of Numerovation. So if you missed part 1 and 2, you got a chance to get into part 3 since it's just the 4th day of the month. And it is go to www.patreon.com/King Simon Productions. Okay. Also, Jazz Aphrodite is going to be giving her Numerology Mastery Institute this coming on the 10th. So you see at the bottom, please apply there at jazzaphrodite.com. It's apply at jazzaphrodite.com. Also, let me see. Oh, Nicholas Brooklyn, I was there this past weekend also. So it's a busy weekend. When they say Brooklyn was in the house, and they're celebrating over 51 years there at 1396 Fulton Street, and they packed the house this particular weekend. It was just an amazing, amazing experience to see. But they thank them for sponsoring the show. They're absolutely perfect. Also, Miss Kimberly on Manifest on Purpose, and for those of you, she has found her niche, and it's in the world of business astronumerology. So for those of you who hear it on this show, you can get a complimentary consultation. Like in all things, the woman is busy, okay? So you can't get up there and talk all day. You got to get right to the point, and she'll get right to the point. So if you're interested in kind of taking a metaphysical look at your business, which is what J.P. Morgan did back in the early 1900s when he hired Evangeline Adams, a famous astrologer, who documented in her biography, The Bowl of Heaven, that in fact she taught J.P. Morgan astrology. And he died on March the 31st of 1913. And to this day, we all still know about J.P. Morgan. So, okay, J.P. Morgan Bank. He's not here, but the bank is here, the institution he set up. And yes, he even hired astrologers on his staff. So there's a lot that people don't know. And also got to give props to Uchenna. His book will be forthcoming soon. I'll be calling him this week to find out exactly. It will be there. So for those of you too, the monthly newsletter is now out. Please, it's absolutely free. You can go to either lloyd-strayhorn.com and get it, or you can go to linktree/numbers and you and sign up that way. It's absolutely free. We will not, I repeat, will not sell your email list. I don't do that. There's enough people that knows all our business anyway. So anyway, for those of you who want to hear the audio version of it, at the end of each of the signs, you'll see a link that will take you to hear the audio portion of the August projection. Totally different me talking, totally different with me writing. It's two different skill sets, okay? Believe me, it is not the same. But anyway, I want to thank you. I will see you Wednesday with my distinguished guest, also from the UK. His name is Saya, okay? A very, very interesting guy. So everybody, I all want you to have a blessed day. Take good care of yourselves. And I will see you, as I say, within the next 48 hours. All righty? Let me see. Where am I? Let me see something. Get all this together. Here we go. Take care.